Today we're going to be checking out the CUKTECH 10,000 milliamp hour power bank. This is their P series. It can output a max of 150 watts. So you can pretty much charge any device on the go, whether it be smaller like some AirPods or larger like a MacBook. It also has a color TFT display that displays some pretty good charging information. And CUKTECH also sells a whole bunch of other power banks on their website, so if you want to learn more about them or pick this up yourself, I will be putting product links in the video description. Now this power bank does use automotive grade 21700 power cells produced by top tier manufacturers for guaranteed quality. It also supports a vast range of devices compatible with quick charge, power delivery 3.1, PPS, and other various brand fast charging technologies. It's also airline safe and has an 18-month worry-free service along with a dedicated customer service team. Now I do also want to let you know that CUKTECH did send this out to me so I could do this review for you guys today, but everything in this review are my own words and opinions. So here is the charger itself. The outside body is made of all plastic, but it does feel nice and solid. On the back it also has this really cool texture. On the top you can see we have our USB-A and USB Type-C ports, along with that blue accent. And on the front we do have that color TFT display. Now, as you can see, this power bank is pretty portable and space efficient. The length is only 143 millimeters and the width is only 45 millimeters. It's about the size of a Snickers bar and it fits comfortably in the palm of your hand. And the USB cable that this charger comes with can support up to 240 watts at 6 amps. Now, the USB Type-C port on the top is used for charging and discharging. You can charge up the power bank super fast at a max of 90 watts, giving you a 55% charge in just 15 minutes. The USB Type-C port can also do 120 watts max for Xiaomi phones, 45 watts for Samsung, and 100 watts max for laptops. The USB-A port can output a max of 33 watts. So now let's turn it on for the first time and check out that TFT display. So the power button is right here, just simply press it in one time. It'll start up, and now you can see that display. Now, like I mentioned before, the display does show some pretty good information for charging. I'm going to plug this into my Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra so I can show you everything that it does. So the display here shows you the battery percentage. We also do have a low current mode that you can put it in to charge up smaller devices like AirPods. We also have the remaining charging and discharging times at the top right. We also have charging and discharging port icons right here. And it can also show you voltage and current on the second page just by pressing in the button one time. There, as you can see, our amperage and our voltage. And then press it one more time where you can get to the screen where you can choose to keep the screen on. And when you're not using the battery, you don't have to worry about turning it off manually. It will automatically shut off by itself when it's not in use. So here you can see it's going to take about 32 minutes to totally discharge the battery. We're at 51% and we're outputting about 31.5 watts for the Galaxy S24 Ultra. Now the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra is capable of doing super fast charging speeds, which the CUKTECH actually supports. So we can turn the phone on and you'll see that it is charging at super fast charging speeds. The charger also has 9 layers of safety protection. It's got temperature protection, short circuit protection, reset protection, input over current protection, input over voltage protection, output over voltage protection, hardware level battery over current short circuit protection, output over current protection, and battery overcharge and over discharge protection. So you're pretty much covered no matter what. So now let's switch it up and plug in the power bank into a 100-watt power adapter just so you can see how fast it charges up and at what wattage. So as you can see, it's ramping up. And it's about settled at 85.1 watts, and you can see the battery bank charging up super fast. You're actually seeing the power bank charge up in real time. And at the top, it's saying it's going to take about 27 minutes to charge to 100% from 44. And we can also see our amperage and voltage as well. This is actually the first power bank that I've ever seen or reviewed that's actually shown the power bank charging in point percentages instead of whole, so you can see it actually charging up in real time. The CUKTECH 10 can also achieve 100 watts for single port output power and can achieve 150 watts for multi-port output power, efficiently supporting multiple devices simultaneously. And if you're curious how many times this little power bank can charge up some of the devices, here's a little graphic to kind of give you some perspective. You can charge up a MacBook Pro 16-inch about 0.3 times, a Surface Pro 9 at 0.5 times, Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra 1.4 times, an iPad Air 2022 0.9 times, an iPhone 15 Pro Max 1.3 times, and a Nintendo Switch 1.3 times. And if you want to put it into its low power mode, all you need to do is press the power button in twice and you'll see it change to the low power signal. Now this power bank is quite capable of charging two devices at the same time, whether they're small or large, it does not make a difference. Here I have my iPad Pro 13-inch and I have my Galaxy S24 Ultra. So I'm going to plug in the USB Type-C port into my iPad Pro. You can see the information change here. So it looks like it's outputting about 14.5 watts, and you can see that the iPad is charging at the top. And then I'm going to plug in the USB Type-A connection into my Galaxy S24 Ultra. And it's giving about 9.2 watts to the Galaxy device, which is fast charging. So you can see that it is charging my Galaxy device as well as my iPad Pro, both at the same time without issues. So now we're going to switch it up to a couple larger devices. Here I have my MacBook Pro 16-inch, and then I have my iPad Pro 13-inch. So we're going to use the USB Type-C port to give the MacBook Pro the fastest charge. So as you can see, it's charging the MacBook Pro using 91.8 watts. Now we're going to plug in the USB Type-A to USB Type-C cable into my iPad Pro. Now the iPad's charging, and as you can see, it's supplying about 7.2 watts to the iPad Pro and 91.5 still to the MacBook Pro 16-inch. So as you can see, it doesn't matter whether you have a large device and a smaller device or two larger devices. The power bank is still going to give you the fastest wattages possible for each device. And then here I have a pretty small flashlight. We'll plug this into the USB Type-C port and see if it charges. So it does look like it's charging. And it's giving about 5.2 watts. And then here we have something as small as some AirPods. And as you can see, the power bank can charge it up without any issues. Now, if you happen to have a device that is not charging, you could try one of two things. One, you can put the power bank into its low power mode. Again, all you simply need to do is press the power button in twice, and it'll switch over to its low power mode. And if that doesn't work, I would try using the USB Type-A port. Doing one of those things should charge your device. So I'm pretty impressed with this little power bank. Not only is it small and compact, but it also has enough power to charge up pretty much any device, whether it's large or small, for on-the-go use. So if you need to charge up a couple devices on the go, this is definitely going to be a good option for that. And again, if you guys want to pick it up, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.